Welcome back. So here we are. We have finally made it. We are at the end of the game. This video, we're actually going to go ahead and make our way through Hargon's castle. I may split it up into two, just depending on how long this takes. Uh, this is going to have a series of boss level battles up until the final boss of the game. So before you enter this castle, be sure that you're fully healed. Um, as you, if you haven't already, before making your way to the castle, there are a couple of really cheap ways that you can get here without taking damage. In these remakes, you can actually just go ahead and quick save and then just continue walking. So if you have to do that every few steps to get here, that's fine. Otherwise, if you just want to power through, that's cool too. So bottom line, it's going to be tough. In the last video, I showed you the land of Hargon, showed you the shrine where you can save, heal up. If you wanted to, you could go back to the rest of the world, although you could always just cast a zoom spell to get wherever you want to go. But since then, I actually leveled up quite a bit. I think in the last video I mentioned I was going to shoot for like roughly level 40. Well, I overshot that. So the Prince of Middenhall is now level 45, Prince of Canuck is 44, and Princess of Moonbrook is level 43. And with that, the Prince of Canuck they both have all their spells. So we picked up that Kazing spell and that Kamikaze spell on the Prince of Canuck, and Princess of Moonbrook now has Kazing, Hocus Pocus, and Click for opening up doors. So this video, we're going to go into Hargon's castle, and you're going to notice something odd right off the bat, and that is we're actually in Middenhall, of all places. Last place you expect to be at when you're entering the Dark Lord's castle. But as you start talking to the people, you notice something's kind of funky. They're trying to say we're not in Hargon's castle, we're in Middenhall. They're calling Hargon benevolent. Asking, everyone's saying that he's such a great person. This nun over here is actually praying for Hargon. So there's something funky going on. This guy's still pretty normal. Although here he's calling Hargon the Just and asking for him to, when he rules over all. We can come up here. Let's go to the throne room, check what's going on up here. First thing, the Chancellor has been replaced by this dancer. Who her job is now to brighten the throne room in this era of peace. This dancer, unfortunately, we find out that in this Mirage, the King of Moonbrook is quite sleazy, unfortunately. Here, just welcoming us to the throne room. Let's talk to the king. He's welcoming us in. He's telling us, he's sorry that he sent us off to slay Hargon. Hargon's a merciful leader. He came as a brother, and now the King of Middenhall is serving Hargon of all people, and telling us, just forget about that whole quest that we've just spent the last tens of hours, pursuing. So, in case you couldn't notice, obviously something's wrong here, and whenever we need to reveal the truth, go ahead and use the Eye of Rubus. As you can see, truth will be revealed, and we're actually in the desolation that is Hargon's castle. So, it's a standard throne room style thing. There's some chests up here. There's one in the top left corner, one in the top right corner. A lot of very damaging tiles. So go ahead and cast Safe Passage. Each time you're going into and out of these tiles. A hidden door up here to the top left. I believe it's a jail cell key. Then obviously we're going to need to cast Safe Passage again and go into the middle. That's a gold key. And one thing that, if you haven't played this before, you may be looking and wondering, where the heck are the stairs? And The answer is there are none. You actually have to stand here on this tile in the middle of the cross and go ahead and put the false idol in the middle of the cross. And that is how you get to the next floor. So with that, from here on out, it's each floor has pretty much only one place you can go. So in this one, obviously, that's the stairwell. We're just going to make our way up. Going to have some various battles throughout, and then eventually we're going to start having boss battles. And if at any point you have some difficulties, just cast evac, get out, train up a bit more, level up, and then just come back in. No shame, no harm, no foul. I am wanting to save my MP as best I can. So if I can take these guys down with normal attacks, I'm going to do that. That being said, I do have all of my prayer rings with me. So let's go ahead and actually check the inventory real quick. And just from training up in Rendrak, got a whole bunch of Swords of Ruin, and I think I have, there's the Whaler's Mail and crap like that. But we got 3 prayer rings with the Princess of Moonbrook, 2 prayer rings with the Prince of Canuck, and there's the Yggdrasil Leaf. I am having my Prince of Middenhall hold that, since he's the only one that doesn't have the Kazing spell. Generally a pretty good strategy. If you notice, I don't have any herbs. Probably should have. Not that they do all that much for us at this point, but just would have been nice for a little healing between battles. So for this one, we're actually going to wrap around, and we're going to go up to that top left corner. You can see the stairwell already. So I think when I first got to Rendrak, those guys would do about 50 damage to Sophie, the Princess of Middenhall. Now, obviously, they're only doing about 30 damage per hit. So you can see just how much all those levels have actually gained us. Yeah, so that's gonna hurt. Those grievous blows. Nothing I can do to avoid it. We'll see if we can get away without him getting hit again. Otherwise, obviously, I'll just heal up when I get out of this battle. Oh my gosh, Kazing hurts. So obviously, at this point in the game, they're not going to make it easy on us. So just go ahead and fight your way through. And once again, each floor, we're going to hit a point where each floor is going to have their own boss. So once we get out of here, first thing we'll do is we'll heal up all the characters and pray that we don't have many more battles like this one. All right, so for this floor, it's just going to wrap around into the center there. You can see that stairwell in the middle. And here's our first boss, Atlas. He's just the most powerful Cyclops we're gonna fight in the game. Um, what can I tell you that we haven't already said 3,000 times? Hit and heal is the name of the game. So at this point, you should be strong enough. Good luck. Try and avoid any critical hits on your characters. So, fairly easy battle. He nearly took down the Princess of Moonbrook, but we were able to get out of there with just having to cast one spell, one heal. But we got a level for the Prince of Canuck. Pretty nice stat boosts there. Make our way up to the next floor. This one's just going to be cutting to the top left corner. Second one. So this is the strongest of the Batmandrill family. So again, just fight your way through. So one thing I want to say about that, when I was training, oh, so help me God, I came to despise the Batmandrills for that thwack. One of I don't remember if it's the Batmandrills that know the kamikaze as well. I was getting my entire party wiped out about 75% of the time that they were cast in those. And so it just irked me to no end. So killing this boss is gonna there's a certain sick sense of satisfaction from killing him off, knowing that I will never have to face those guys again. All right, and for this one, we're just walking across to the other side of the tower, and one more boss. And this is the strongest of the demon family. So just a couple things on this guy. He can attack you twice in a row. Sometimes he'll have those scorching flames. He can cast full heal, kaboom, and he can increase his defense. So just be careful with that. All right, so with that, we have taken down the three bosses, and really this is the time to go ahead and fully heal all of your characters. Obviously, I got to revive the Prince of Canuck here. So, restore all the HP. I'm also going to go ahead and start using my prayer rings so that we can recover the MP. Thankfully, I've got 5 of those from throughout the game. In the next video, we are going to have the final boss battle of the game, so please stay tuned, and thanks for watching.